Hey guys, PJ here. I've been working on some stuff and I wanted to show you. First of all, you might notice basic DC controller, DCC controller. What's up with that? Well, the truth is that I got something called a double pull, double throw switch, which allows me to control whether I do DCC or DC. I got this at Home Depot for $6. Anyways, that's a thing. Yeah. Anyways, give me 1 second. Alright, as you can see here, we got my lovely Johnson 3F on the track. And so what's going to happen is, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to take this controller, I'm going to twist it, and we're going to see what happens. Shablam! It moves! This is a DC model, and it's working on my DCC layout because of one switch that I wired in, and it's so nice to have. It's amazing. Yeah. So, yeah, give me 1 second and I'll switch it to DCC. Alright, all I gotta do is I gotta take off this stuff. Give me 1 second to take this off because, this thing, it requires 2 hands to do, so, yeah. So anyway, that was put off to the side. All I gotta do is I gotta come over here, make sure this is off, because we don't want it burning the house down. And so how this switch works is, right now it's switched to DC. It's set to DC facing this way. This is neutral. It's just a thing that exists, I guess. But yeah, if I flip it, that sets it to DCC. If I put that down, come over here, pick up the GP30, put it down. Make sure it's nice and on there. I gotta pick up my remote real quick. I tossed it on the ground earlier and I just forgot to pick it up. But anyways, you can hear it click on, sorta. I don't have the sounds on right now. But you can see here, it is indeed on. And if I click that, boom! We're running DCC. Don't know why it's making that noise, but it is. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing that I can just switch things like that. Just turned off the remote. Take this thing off. Shabam. We're going to flick it into neutral. Then we're going to flick it again into DC mode. And then we're going to take my Bachmann branch line manner class, and we're going to set that on the rails. If you can't sense the theme here, I have a whole bunch of British things that are fairly vintage. But yeah, look at it go. Simple as that. As of right now, there is no way to have DCC on here and DC on here. But I think that's as simple as, or vice versa, I think that's as simple as getting a second one of these and just putting some wires in right here. And like doubling up the wires so that I can have DC set to one, DCC set to the other, or vice versa. But that's not really a priority right now because only reason why I've been running it back and forth between here and the express points is because there's a whole bunch of dead spots on the layout. So that's got to be fixed. One big thing is, real quick, you see this mountain, or this little hill? I made that this weekend, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. What am I thinking of? One big thing is that, and also, this is like a big thing. Sam's Trains, the one British guy that does reviews on models, he released a video recently about the Bachmann Percy being released in the UK, and he said some things about it being DCC ready. So, guess who is getting a DCC ready Percy sooner or later? It's got to get through customs and whatnot, but you know what? It's coming. So, I got to get a next 18 decoder before I start running it on this. But for now, my tripod just flexed. Well, not tripod, whatever it is. But until I get that decoder, this works. Oh, you can see the tender's derailed. Let me fix that. Yeah. So, basically, what's going to happen is I'm getting a Bachmann Percy. This exists now. I have a switch. It controls both of these, not just one or the other. So, that's something I gotta fix. But that requires pulling this up, insulating it, and that's just a whole bunch. That's just something I'm not willing to deal right now. And it also requires another trip to Home Depot to get one of these. Really hard finding it. It was like in the back of a shelf, and it was really hard to find. Oh, I don't think I've ever I haven't shown this off, but see this little thing right, this right here? This is a Bachmann FT that I got. I think it was one of the set FTs, but it has DCC in it. I managed to score it for $30, and I coupled it to this, which it ain't right because this is an F7B. This is a FTA, so that's got to be fixed. But it works for now. Only issue with this thing is that it has some serious issues right now. I'm not really sure what's going on with it, but yeah. What else? Real quick, let me grab this. Swing you over here. We got this thing up and running. This was my very first HO scale engine that I ever had. It's been in pieces for a while because I was getting ready to put DCC in it before I went, you know what, I'm not going to be soldering anytime soon, so it's not really a good idea to just keep it in that state. So I managed to allocate all the parts that I needed to put it back together, and That's an Athearn Blue Box for you. Smooth as butter. You know, I think what we need in the market is more of these Baldwin engines. All these Baldwin switchers. Because they're really fun. Like, see, right there. Right there, this is what I mean. I just knocked over some cars. Whoops. This is what I mean. There's dark spots all over the layout. And it's kind of frustrating. But, yeah. So, oh, another thing I'm doing is I'm slowly gathering some more modern cars. Like, over here. This is, I got a Beth gone yesterday. You got my BNSF car there. I think that Calavera's car is sort of new. I don't know, but it's there. I also got this Tyco old Dutch cleanser car that had knuckles on it for $7, so that was pretty nice. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing's really changed too much. Oh, might as well mention this. This is going to be a little line that is going to be a little siding that runs up to where all this stuff is sitting right here. But, yeah, okay, I'm feeling a coughing fit coming, so I think I'm going to log off, but, or sign off here. I've been sick recently, so, yeah.